Witchy Poo.
Hi.
Hey. Were you waiting for me?
I don't know. It was weird. I just kind of came up when you were talking about head injuries, and we've been to a million doctors in the last couple years with my son,
Okay.
and that's what grabbed my attention.
Okay. Awesome. Um, oh, there we go. He is coming through now. Um, did, so does he live with you, or is he on his own?
He's on his own.
Okay. And what kind of rough and tumble stuff did he do as a kid?
Oh,
Everything, huh?
skateboarding, snowboarding, jumping bikes.
Okay, gotcha. So everything that I did, but I did it later.
Oh, yeah. He was very active. He's got a million scars on him from road rash and things like that.
Okay. Well, if you're up for it, Witchy, let's do some work for him. Do you know if he's at work right now, or is he?
He's at home.
He's at home. Okay, good. Because I don't want him working any heavy machinery. So what I'm going to have you do, Witchy, is I'm going to have you actually rub between your eyebrows.
Okay.
Good. And I'm going to test a year. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. All right. Can you feel your belly tighten up?
Yep.
Yep. So you know exactly what happened when he was 10
He got
years old.
hit in the face with a baseball.
Okay. Okay. So Witchy Poo, in order to help him, I'm going to have you release your emotional attachment to that scary day.
Oh.
Good. Now, you may feel some emotions come up. Allow those emotions to release. Okay?
Well, I didn't expect that.
Didn't expect that. Yeah.
No.
But notice you got some tingling in your thighs. Okay?
Yes.
You're bringing your core back on, which in turn, you're also helping his core come online. And when I say core, I do not mean the traditional abdominal area. I mean everything through the center of the body, from the balls of the big toes through the top of the head. Good. And notice the tension in the top of your head. Allow that to release. This is just stuff you don't need anymore. And so you're actually connected to him right now, and he's a little agitated, but we're going to calm him down for a second. There he goes. That's better. You feel that relaxation?
Yeah.
Good. Nice job, Witchy Poo.
I didn't realize that event was so upsetting.
Yep. Well, you're the mom, right? But
Yeah.
you did a good job at helping him, but you also have a tendency to shove everything down inside, and I'm not going to show this. I got a job to do, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Which is, from my experience in the past 20 years, is pretty typical of moms, right? Take care of everybody, screw myself.
Right.
Now I don't know what the hell's wrong with me later on. It's because you've taken on not only your own injuries, but everybody else's stuff that you were helping. Good. Feel the tingles on the top of your head. Allow that to release. There you go. And that's a key word right there. Allow yourself to let go of everything and anything that you just no longer need. And allowing yourself to be strong. Not superficially strong, but deep inside. Strong. There you go. Notice the belly tightened up a little bit. Allow that to release as you bring in the ability to be strong. Hey there, Mo. Nice to meet you too. Kind of officially, unofficially. Good. So a lot of tingling happened. That's a good thing. That's a good sign. That means the energy, you're allowing the energy to come in. And this isn't just through the screen right here, but there's energy all around us all the time. And as you allow this energy to come in and allow the things to release, you are literally instantaneously healing yourself.
It's
And
amazing.
because we're intentionally working with your son, he's going to feel the improvements. It would be a great idea to have a little one-on-one with him. You can check out my website when you're done. But definitely download the tapping protocol, which is what I'm having you do when you're rubbing. Okay, you're talking to your subconscious, and you can do this for yourself every single day. I was taught tapping 18 years ago, and I'm still not afraid of heights. That's not what she taught it to me for. I didn't believe that it worked personally, but I paid money for it. I mean, I walked out of the office and my back was just sopping wet. I was sweating so much, and I walked out of my office and the sky was bluer and the clouds were wider, but I didn't believe it, right? Because how could something so simple be so profound? But I paid money for it, so I put it to practice. And the next day I worked on being afraid of heights because I was standing on a rock that was 10 feet high and I could feel my heart palpitating. Is that right? Anyway. And so I started tapping about fear of heights, and it happened when I was in a junior in high school and a ladder slid out from underneath me. I was 40 feet in the friggin' air, or I think it was 20. I always say 40, but it was really high. Luckily, it didn't smash to the ground. And since that day, I had been afraid of heights, and I'm no longer afraid of heights. I can work in my 2-story house and work right on the edge of it and climb up and down ladders. It's piece of cake. So tapping is very profound if you allow it to happen. If you allow yourself to release the things you don't need and bring in the things you do.
I'll definitely try it.
Yeah, don't try it. Just do it.
Oh, okay. I will do it.
Yes, there you go. There is no try in my world. I love Yoda. Katie asked if I could demonstrate the tapping. So Witchy Poo, we're going to do some tapping right now. And I'm not going to talk about anything in particular. We're just going to tap on these points, and all we're doing is tapping on meridian points. And the meridian points are related to Chinese medicine. So if you imagine a needle on your fingers, you're poking needles in these acupuncture points, right? You don't have to imagine needles, but we're just activating and we're clearing the acupuncture points to allow the 14 organ meridians and front governing vessel and conception vessel meridians to be better balanced. And so the meridians are connected to the subconscious. So as we are talking about releasing the emotional impact of that day when your son was 10 years old and he got hit in the face with a baseball, notice there's even more tingling now. And you're not the only one tingling, but somebody else out there is resonating with what our discussion is about, and they're feeling the benefits. So this isn't just about you and I and your son, but this is about everyone who's here and everyone who we come in contact with, who we think about, because energy is constant throughout the entire universe. And so if we are happier, our loved ones will be happier, our kids will be happier, our pets will be happier, our house will feel more comfortable. Everyone will benefit because we are taking the time and being selfish today and improving our life.
My back feels better already.
Yay! It's because you have structural integrity. Now, usually when I do this, I have a TV behind me so I can show you the definition of the core. And that's what I'm talking about. The internal support structure. So your internal support structure is coming online because your limbic system is calmed down. Your limbic system's now controlling your internal support structure. Your vertebrae are lengthening. All the space between all the joints of your body are spacing out because they have integrity.
That's amazing.
Yes, it is.
I've had back problems since I'm 31 years old. I have not lived a day without pain.
Okay.
And just doing that for that little bit of time, I feel good.
And now continue tapping or rubbing while you say, I feel good, over and over and over again, because your belly is tightening up a little bit and you really don't 100% believe it. Subconsciously. Consciously, yeah, I feel great. Subconsciously, yeah, but I've been in pain since I'm 31, so I'm going to go back to where I feel comfortable. Nope, we're going to change that right now by saying out loud, I feel good.
I feel good.
Good. Now notice your voice raises when you say that, like
Yes.
you're trying to get me to believe that you feel good, right? I feel good.
I feel good.
Good. Notice your heart tightens up a little bit and your solar plexus tightens up a little bit. Good. I feel good.
I feel good.
There you go. That felt different, didn't it?
You did.
Good.
Nothing
Let's take it
tightened
2 more
up.
times.
That's amazing. How do you know what tightens up when I
Because
said?
that's my superpower. When somebody gives me permission to work with them, I feel everything.
That's amazing. You know exactly where it is, and I didn't even recognize it before you pointed it out.
And that's why I point it out so that you can start recognizing not just where the back pain is, but we want to start recognizing good stuff. We want to recognize when I tighten up when I'm in somebody else's presence. Okay, am I tightening up in their presence because of who they are or what I'm feeling off of them, or are they triggering something within me that I'm holding on to from the past? They might have said a word, they might be wearing a certain cologne from a hard time in my life that's bringing up old stuff. So when I say triggers, it's not everybody's doing stuff to me. It's, hey, they're showing me what I need to work on.
Oh, absolutely. I understand that.
Yeah, awesome.
Especially with smells. I'm the person where smells will absolutely trigger me every time.
Yes, and actually you can feel it triggering you right now. What smell came to mind when you said that?
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes. Okay. And let's go ahead and have you rub on your hand like so. And now, why do cigarettes trigger you? You're going back to 3 years old, witchy poo.
Oh. My whole family, they were all smokers.
Yep.
And most of the men were alcoholics.
Okay.
And I associate the smell of alcohol and cigarettes with a time that I had to be on alert.
Yeah. So every time you smell cigarettes, you go into fight or flight. So we're going to release that for you. You're actually doing it right now by allowing this and bringing this to your attention. You know what? I don't need to be on fight or flight when I smell cigarettes. It doesn't mean you're going to enjoy it. But if you've ever smelled somebody's cigarette who rolls their own with good quality tobacco, it's an amazing smell. It smells really nice. But the crap that most people smoke, it's not a good time.
Right. That's amazing. I feel like a weight was just lifted off my shoulders.
Yay! Awesome!
That's creepy, but in a good way.
It is creepy. If you're not ready for it, I probably won't see you again, but you're ready for it. And I'm assuming by your name, you're open to this stuff.
I'm very open to a lot of things.
Right.
And that's only been in the last couple of years. So,
well, good. You're on a great journey then. I actually have a book. I wonder if it would. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab that real quick because I think you'd really like it and benefit from it. It's called Psychic Witch.
oh, I've never heard of that.
It's from Matt Auryn, Auryn, and he just puts it into terms that the normal human being can understand.
Okay.
Katie says you're so open-minded, and that's why it's working. Exactly. But if somebody's not open-minded, that's where the tapping comes in also, because although they might not consciously believe, subconsciously we all believe that this stuff can work.
Right.
Yeah. So
I
yeah,
understand.
it's very beneficial for me. Of course, that's not the only thing that I use because we're not all witches. We're not all chakra people. We're not all meridian people. We come from all kinds of different ways, and that's why I use muscle testing to know where your energy wants to work. You haven't seen my finger, but I'll actually be flicking my fingers, waiting for yeses and nos to get where we need to work. So right now, for instance, if I was to work on myself, I would need to work on my root chakra right now because the work that we've done ungrounded me a little bit, and no apologies necessary, just the nature of the work. So I would need to reground myself. There we go. Because also I have a tendency to get super excited when things are working well, which is another sign of being ungrounded. Okay, we want to be on an even keel. We don't want to be way up here, and we don't want to be way down here. We want to be riding this nice 2-foot wave on a 10-foot longboard, effortlessly, just cruising up and down.
Okay, how do you ground yourself so quickly?
The definition of grounded is being present here now in the moment. And notice your sternum tightened up a little bit, your belly tightened up. Remember,
Yes.
you've been on fight or flight for a long time. So simply saying that mantra while you tap to get your subconscious knowing what it feels like to be grounded, you practice and practice and practice. And then one day you'll be like, oh, I'm not grounded. Present here now. Oh, there I am. Boom.
Okay.
Now realize this has been 23 years of practice. This
I have a long way to go.
Sensation. I went through hell multiple times.
I think we all tend to do that as we age.
No, that people tend to do it because they don't know how to take care of themselves. You took care of everybody and put it all in yourself. And that's why you feel so old. Whereas now you're feeling younger than you did 15 minutes ago, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's not an age thing. It's I didn't know what to do with all this crap thing.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of crap.
Yeah.
For a lot of years.
Yeah. So now you've got another tool to add to your basket that you've been looking into to help you facilitate the release of what you don't need. And then hopefully we'll see you for a session or whatever and help you facilitate it even faster so that you can genuinely be the person you were meant to be instead of who you had to become because of the trials and tribulations of your life.
That's really profound. I was thinking about that a few weeks ago. Mm-hmm. Who would I have been had things been different?
Right. And we want to let that go because now we're placing blame and the what ifs, could be's, maybes, and mights, and now we're living in the past. Let's go ahead and let that go. And we'll just say, hey, I don't know who I'm going to be, but I'm going to release the junk that I don't need and let the cards fall where they may.
Right. At my age, I don't have any other choice.
we always have a choice. You had a choice to not pick up this call right here and help not only yourself and your son and me, but the other people that are on this call.
I believe things happen nothing happens by chance.
Exactly.
I was supposed to be here with you tonight.
There you go.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Cool. Well, I'm going to have you actually get off TikTok and get yourself some room temperature water and then give your son a call. Don't tell him what happened. Just check in on him, okay?
He's texting me right now.
Oh. What's he saying?
That's so funny. Thanks again. Have a good night.
You're welcome, Richie. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, that was pretty cool. Katie, did the tapping demonstration help you out? And you can download the tapping protocol on my website. It's the neurodivergent.net. It's on my link, the Linktree account. Use it every single day. It did. You're welcome. Good. Now, I tap on 14 places. Other places only tap on the face and the sternum. It's all going to be beneficial. Everything I tapped hurts. Make sure when you're tapping, you're not tapping hard. Very important, Mo. I'm sorry that I did not say that. You're being very gentle with yourself, okay? As Katie said earlier, I believe it's about intention. And when we have the intention to help ourselves and we allow the things to shift, right, then we don't need to be aggressive with ourselves. Hey, Julie Cart, nice to see you. Hello. It's like the foam rollers, right? Oh, I gotta get in there. Oh, it hurts. When I foam roll,